What is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry I didn't have this video up sooner. I was at work when... Actually, I was sleeping and then I had to go to work when this popped up. But hey, new patch notes. So we got just a few things to go over. But there's some good stuff in here. So starting off, obviously, the big one, LeBron James has arrived. Interestingly, they put, he is our first basketball-wielding character. Why would you put he's our first one? Like, is there more to come? Are we going to get like a Michael Jordan legendary skin or something? Like, what's going on with that, huh? Is the wording a little weird? I don't know. But next up, the new free rotation, character rotation from 7/26 through August 8th. August 8th, again, is the end date for the preseason. August 9th, Season 1 begins. That's when Morty comes into the game, and then Rick comes a little later. But that's pretty cool. But I'm going to have to get used to that. I mean, I pretty much have all the characters unlocked, but I'm gonna have to get used to the character rotation, right? So this week it's gonna be Finn, or I guess for the rest of the preseason, Finn, Garnet, I was gonna say Spider-Man, no, Superman and Rain Dog are gonna be the free characters. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, is that Finn is what, an assassin? Garnet's a bruiser, Superman's a tank, and Rain Dog is a support. So it looks like that's 4 different types of characters. I like that. I like that they're doing that instead of like, here's 4 assassins or here's 4 bruisers. Like, nah, give us a rotation of different types of characters. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that one. But then here's a good one. For a limited time, open beta warp event. For a limited time, gold earned from matches has increased by 25%. This is good. From, starting today to the end of the preseason, extra 25% gold earned from matches. Fantastic, thank you. If only they would have increased. I mean, okay, to be fair, they did add a few more challenges to the seasonal milestones, so that's pretty cool, but it would have been kind of cool to see maybe a little bit of a buff to a little bit of extra XP to the battle pass, but we'll see, because like anybody starting the open beta right now is actually technically like a week behind if you think about it, but we'll see. Hopefully everyone is able to complete it, at least the free portion if you don't buy the battle pass, but either way, limited time event, more gold, pretty cool. So back to the characters now, or to the characters I should say. Got some buffs, some nerfs, some changes overall. First up, Batman, air ground neutral attack, Batarang. Now this one's interesting. So the cooldown on the Batarang has been increased. So this is definitely a nerf. So it went from 13 seconds from the cooldown. It is now 14 seconds. And I love how they put this right here, just in plain English for everybody. This means that the minimum time between Batarang throws is 2.45 seconds, and it used to be 1.95 seconds. That's a big deal. That's a big difference, yes. Maybe it might not seem like it, but trust me, when playing the game, yeah, these tiny little things, they do make a difference. Some people were saying, I mean, with how powerful the Batarang can be, maybe it kind of deserves something. Maybe one more second to a cooldown. Maybe it's not the biggest change, but it applies stacks of weakened, which can be really, really strong if you play around with it enough. So maybe it's a good change. Maybe it's a good nerf. I don't know, but we'll see. There's a lot of people that were complaining about Batman. Maybe a lot of it was kind of, did it really need to be? We'll see. We'll see. Either way, Batman's Batarang got a nerf, a slight one, and then they fixed a bug fix with him as well. But Bugs Bunny here, his up air attack. Up air attack is the baseball bat, right? Or am I thinking of... No, that's his up air. Yeah, that's his up air. Baseball attack. Unless I'm just completely blanking on it. But baseball attack. Startup window has increased by 2 frames. So this is a nerf. Nerf to his baseball bat. But startup window's increased. Active window decreased by 2 frames. So it starts later and it ends sooner. So yeah, that's a big nerf. That's 4 seconds. Oh my goodness. Okay, sure. The hitbox made it so that Bugs Bunny hit nearly all around himself when he's doing the baseball bat. It was a good attack. It was a good attack. But this should make, this should make up air a bit more reasonable to deal with. Because I'll be honest, I play Bugs a lot. So when I go for a bat, when opponent's above me and I try to go climb the ladder on them a little bit, get the KO above stage, sometimes the opponent's somehow behind me and here comes the bat and somehow I knock him behind me. It's like, what? How did that hit? So looks like they adjusted, the move overall. But it definitely is a nerf, so got to play around with it. We'll see how good it is, but hopefully it's still good. They didn't nerf like the damage or the knockback or anything, so that's good. But yeah, we'll see how this one plays out. Iron Giant got some bug fixes. So the big one that a lot of people were asking for was the air/ground down special, where you kind of like, you can basically spike an opponent, but it can have multiple hits to it. So it can no longer repeatedly hit and lock opponents in place forever. This was a big one. They already got it fixed. I mean, it just popped up like less than a week ago, and they already got it fixed for it. So bravo to Player First Games for jumping on this sort of stuff like immediately. So that's good. Again, there's still many things that they're working on that they will fix overall, but they're getting stuff done at a pretty good pace so far. So I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. But a few other ones is air down attack can no longer combo into itself. Air down attack. I'm trying to think. I'm blanking. Don't remember what the attack is. Sorry. My bad. But bug fix for up air attack as well. I believe that is his flying uppercut. So that can no longer repeatedly hit opponents. I never came across that myself, but if it was a bug, man, they fixed it. Good enough. Steven Universe got a little bit of a nerf, and this one's a good one, though. This one's a good one. Air neutral attack. Knocks opponents up and away to prevent an infinite attack caused by alternating air down attack and neutral air. So anything that prevents infinites, I'm all for getting rid of. Get rid. I don't care if I love the move, if it was my favorite move ever. No, if it's a problem in some form, like they say with the infinite, get rid of it. We don't need that type of. If you can perform it, sure, it's fun. But then on the other end, your opponent is literally helpless. Like there's nothing they can do. So fixing stuff like that is 2 thumbs up. Good stuff there. Now we get to Taz, the big one, air, ground, and side special. There's a lot here, aka the Taz Tornado. So if you, they start off by saying, if you've been following early access, Taz Tornado has been dominating his character kit. It's true. A lot of people like to spam, but it's preventing a non-obvious knowledge check for newer players. They're calling people out, dude. Oh man, I love these I hope they keep doing stuff like this for future patch. I love that. But so by reducing its effectiveness, we hope to improve his gameplay health and loop and bring the game to a healthier state for newer players. And that's always a thing, right? New players always jump into a game and immediately will find a character that character is absolutely broken in OP. Oftentimes, it's a lot of people overreacting to something because they played the character in 2 matches and then they go, oh my god, I've never beaten him in the 2 matches. We need to do something about this. It's like it takes a little bit of time to figure stuff out, how to counter and everything. So, but here's the changes, right? A decrease to the tornado's duration and the additional duration gained by passing an ally. So the move doesn't last as long. All right, cool. I guess that's fine. Removing one of the multi-hits of the tornado. Because again, when you're in the tornado and you hit an opponent, it hits them multiple times and then spits them out. So remove, so it hits one less time, basically. Okay. Decreasing the hit pause of all the hits in the tornado as well. This is getting like a big nerf, dude. Big nerf. So all the spammers, you're responsible for this. But and then one final one, reduce the knockback from the final hit in the tornado from 1375 to 1275. So they reduced it by 100. So all right, we'll have to see what it is. But I love that they put this in here too. I love that they put this. Right now our plan is to transition the tornado to a cooldown move in an upcoming patch. That's what I thought they should have done. Put a cooldown on it, right? That way you can't use it 5,000 times in a row. Even with the attack decay, that's something they should also fix. Attack decay. Not only should it affect damage, but it should affect knockback as well. If somebody's going to spam the same move, they shouldn't be able to reap rewards from it, right? If you're going to sit there and use tornado over and over and over, and you're just going to be like, well, it doesn't matter the amount of damage I'm doing after all, because it's still going to get the KOs. No, they should fix, they should adjust or update attack decay as well to include knockback. My opinion, maybe it's a hot take, I don't know, but that's just me. But so they do say that tornado is Taz's signature move, and they want to keep it as a powerful attack. That is good. Don't just change it because people are having issues with it. They realize that's like saying Mario's Fireball in Smash Bros is too broken. It's like, well, it's always been a part of Mario. Like they want to keep characters' traits and attributes that they're known for in the game and do what they should do. Now again, sure, the tornado was a bit busted. Yes, there is counterplay. There is, but it was problematic, and I'm all for a change on this one. But so they want to keep it as one of his more powerful attacks, which I love. So the cooldown could possibly help this as well. But so with the cooldown forcing more intentional use out of it instead of spamming, the nerfs will reduce Taz's strength, especially at higher levels of play. So expect some buffs to other moves in his kit in the near future. And this is another beautiful thing about it, right? They don't just go, all right, nerf the character and leave it. No. They're literally trying to balance the character. Like, all right, they nerf something, but now we need to buff something to kind of make up for it, right? Like, we can't just say, all right, just weaken the character for the heck of it. No, they want the character to still be viable. If you take away something, like they say, Taz's signature move, it is one of his most powerful. They don't want to just go, all right, now it has no power and it can't do nothing. All right, what do you do to make up for it? Now he has no kill power? You know, it's so I like that they're keeping an open mind about not just straight up nerfing something for the sake of nerfing it. They have reasons, but if they're going to nerf it, something else kind of needs to be adjusted to help the character as well in the process. So I love that mindset. But that's good stuff. And then apparently one final thing here, Velma, she had her weight reduced from 70 to 63. I think 2 characters in the last patch. Actually, the last patch was right here. But, oh geez, I'll never find it. But a couple characters had their weight reduced. I think Jake was one of them. Basically, they're a lighter character, so they'll get knocked back a little bit further from attacks now. That's kind of what that boils down to. So, there you go. That is not the... There we go. That's the one. That is the patch notes for this one. If you want to read the rest of them. I mean, I kind of went over pretty much everything, but if you want to read these... link in the description, but either way, that is going to be it for this one. I have to go update my game. Hopefully I can. I've heard the servers are having a little bit of issue. Some people were saying LeBron James wasn't even in the game today, so I gotta go see that for myself. But either way, that is it for this one. Hope you enjoyed. I guess I'll see ya when I'm looking at you.